In this episode of the Advancing Excellence podcast, we take a step back to reflect on the lessons learned throughout the year. The discussion centers on finding balance and joy in our work and personal lives, and the importance of taking time to pause, recharge, and reset for the year ahead. As the season slows, we explore what it means to winter well, embracing rest, reflection, and renewal as essential parts of long-term success and well-being. Let's listen in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of the Advancing Excellence podcast for 2025. My name is Kimberly Kaler. I am the president of AOE, and first off, I just want to thank you for listening. Our podcast channel has grown immensely this year, and we're so thankful for our listeners out there, and we look forward to contributing to your listening in 2026 as well. So I want to take a moment here to reflect and share some lessons and set the stage for a successful 2026. I'm going to start off by talking a little about winter. So wherever you are listening in the world, winter may mean very different things for you. I'm actually coming to you from the very north woods of Wisconsin. So it is cold. It is cold, it is snowy, and it's lovely. And you can choose to accept it as being lovely. So you may or may not know this about me, but I'm a former marathon runner. And although I no longer run and log marathon miles, I still love to run. I still love to get out there. And yes, even in the winter. So now that I live in a very cold climate where snow and cold are a constant companion, I decided that I could either still embrace getting outside or I could hide from it. Fast forward, and I'm known for saying that there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. And to prove it, and because I love a challenge, I once went for a run, albeit a short one, just a mile, in negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's because I love a challenge, but also because I really wanted to see what it felt like to experience winter. That experience taught me something about resilience, about finding joy in the harshest conditions, and about the importance of mindset. It's a lesson that I carry with me, not just running, but in life and in leadership as well. So as we finish the year out, the days are short, stress is high, the to-do list seems endless. But I want to challenge you to approach these next few weeks a little differently, not just as a time to survive the holidays and whatever the holidays may mean to you, or just power through the end of year work crunch, but as a time to winter well. Well, what does it mean to winter well? Well, I gave you an example of it there with my cold marathon run, cold running outside. Wintering well is a concept that I've thought a lot about lately. It's inspired by our friends in cold weather cultures. The Finns have sisu, a word that embodies grit, determination, and the ability to persevere through challenges. The Swedes have fika, a tradition of slowing down to enjoy coffee and connection. The Norwegians embrace koselig, the art of creating coziness and warmth, even in the darkest months. And the Danes have hygge, a focus on comfort, contentment, and well-being. Don't you love that all these lovely cultures have a way to embrace the cold, the darkness, the shorter days? Each of these concepts offers a lesson in how not just to endure winter, but to thrive in it. It's about finding balance, creating moments of joy, embracing the season for what it is. A time to slow down, reflect, and recharge. So let's pause for a moment here and look at what you're trying to accomplish in the next couple of weeks. Is there a possibility for you to stop and pause, reflect, and recharge? As I reflect on 2025, I'm reminded of the very first podcast we recorded this year. It was January 2nd, and I shared a quote that stuck with me. An organization can't grow until its leaders grow within. That quote hit me hard. It made me think about how much time, energy, and money that we invest in things that really aren't adding to our leadership. They aren't adding to our growth as human beings and how we collaborate with each other. Yes, we need the marketing campaigns, the social media, the new CRM software, but what have we done to invest in ourselves as human beings as well? I knew at the beginning of 2025, if I wanted to be a better leader, I had to find greater balance. So I made a commitment and I declared it to all of you. I announced that I would not check my email in the morning until I had first meditated, done some yoga, and learned something new. That was huge for me because I was used to actually picking up my phone as soon as that alarm went off and checking my email. At first, it felt impossible. But here I am, 88 days into brushing up on my French with a language app, which I do every morning before I check my email. And I can't imagine starting my day any other way. That half an hour, 45 minutes of actually creating balance before I get that cortisol rush going has actually, I believe, made me a better leader. The small shift in my routine has had a profound impact, not just on my productivity, but my mindset, my energy, and my ability to lead. It's a reminder that leadership starts with taking care of ourselves. So as we wrap up 2025 and look ahead to 2026, I want to leave you with this question. How might you take some lessons from our cold country friends and winter well? Here's a few ideas to get started. So embrace the season. Again, whatever the season may mean to you, I know we all have different holiday customs, different end of year customs. So whether it's bundling for a walk in the snow, lighting a candle, savoring a warm drink, find ways to appreciate the beauty and coziness of winter. Slow down. Take a cue from our Norwegian and our Swedish friends and create moments of connection, reflection, and rest. Set boundaries. Resist the pressure to cram every last project into these final weeks. Instead, focus on what truly matters and give yourself permission to leave some things for January. Invest in yourself, whether it's starting a new morning routine, picking up a book, learning a new skill, making time for personal growth. Remember, your organization can't grow unless you do, unless you are a lifelong learner. And then plan with intention. As you set goals for 2026, think not just about what you want to achieve, but how you want to feel. Success isn't just about hitting targets, it's about creating a life and a career that are sustainable and fulfilling. So as we close out this year, I want to thank you for being part of this journey. It's been an incredible year of growth, learning, and connection, and I'm so grateful to have shared it with you. Here is to wintering well, to leading with intention, and to creating a 2026 that is full of possibility. Until next time, stay warm, stay balanced, and remember, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Advancing Excellence podcast. If you have any comments or questions, please get in touch with us at info@aoeteam.com. Don't forget to follow AOE on LinkedIn at Advancing Organizational Excellence, and be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.